Hello, guys. How you doing? I'm excited to be here. Can you tell? Can you tell already? I'm very excited to be back and doing another Disco Elysium playthrough video. This is going to be the fifth video. If you're just if you're just catching this, then definitely go back and watch the first four. Thank you to everybody who stuck around. Really appreciate it. This has been really fun. I think I'm definitely going to do more playthroughs when I finish this game. We'll look at another classic game that I haven't played yet. And we'll do some more YouTube exclusive playthroughs. If you enjoy the vibe and you'd like to watch me play other games, then you can do so by heading over to twitch.tv/ad_ad_ad. It'd be cool now if I brought up like some sort of graphic which had my details on, but you can find the link in my bio or somewhere else. I don't know, maybe the description of the video. I do all sorts of stuff. You can see you're here on YouTube now. I've got my Disco Elysium playlist, but I've also got playlists of all the other games I've played on stream. Every single stream I've ever done has been recorded, and I think there's only one, maybe two, that aren't here. So you can go and have a look if you like. You can skip through to the gameplay as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. And let me know in the comments what games you might like to see me play, either on Twitch or here on YouTube exclusively and with no distractions. So it's been a week. I've kind of forgotten a lot of what's going on in the game, but one of the tips that I've received since playing last week is just to explore more, worry a little bit less about the to-do list and whether or not I'm making progress in the game and in the missions, and just have a little explore, talk to people more, press tab a lot more so that I'm seeing the things I can interact with. And go from there, see how we get on. So I'm going to do that today. I don't know how long we're going to go for, an hour and a half max, and then I'll be back again next week with the next episode. But for now, let's get into the game. Episode 5 of the Disco Elysium first time playthrough. So I should probably get my headphones on, but first let's turn the music up to 50. And here we are. I'm topless. I'd forgotten I was topless. Somebody commented on the last video to say that they think I'm the first. It's the first time they've watched a Disco Elysium playthrough, and somebody has left the first bedroom with no shirt and no shoes. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't know what I was doing then. It's arguable if I know what I'm doing now. But let's explore a bit. So I'm definitely going to be pressing tab a bit more. Should we just do that? I mean, no, let's refresh ourselves a bit with what our tasks are. We've got a lot going on. A lot of these are long-term things. Primarily, though, I can't even remember what we're doing primarily, to be honest with you. Find out who is in the Union box. So this was a thing in the mess hall, which I can't do until the evening. What time of day is it right now? 5 o'clock, so we might be able to do that a bit later. We've got to look for the rest of the armour. Got to confront Kuno about lying to us about the armour. Maybe we'll do that right now because we're near Kuno. Got to get the body down, but we've got to get through access to the harbour, which we've got some issues with that, but we'll get there. I think I've got rain on my glasses, by the way. Great prep. Should have done this before. I'm recording in outside building at my house. Used to be my old garage. And I just went in and made a drink, and it's hammering it down, so I have to walk through the garden to get there. Make a truce with Kuno in order to so I need to make a truce with him in order to access his knowledge. Maybe offer him smokes or a book. I think there were other shelves and things that I didn't interact with in the bookshop, so maybe we'll go back there at some point. To be honest with you, I think that's what we're going to focus on. Exploring that bookshop a little bit better. And just pressing tab, because there's things like this. Finding a sad song on a tape. Tracking down the gun. Even finding more pieces of the armour. Unless I'm pressing tab, I'm not necessarily going to spot things. Does yellow... I wonder what the difference between yellow and the green is. Green is obviously things you can directly interact with. Anyway, excuse me. Let's go to the bookshop again, and we'll press tab this time and actually have a proper look. Oops. Have I checked my audio levels? We're all recording okay? Mic's not too loud, game's not too loud. We're not going to interact with the shopkeeper because we did all that last time. We're going to go straight upstairs. Because I believe, yeah, there's all these other things we haven't looked at. Too busy clicking on the things with the circles. Let's look at the other shelves that are available.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
What? Look through the shelf.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance.
Okay.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway.
Oh dear.
Without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
What? When it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. I see. Does this book say anything else?
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from.
Okay.
How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver.
Relevant.
And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
So I could find something truly otherworldly. I've got a 97% chance to do this. I've got to do this, surely.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
What's the pale?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
What's this book all about?
The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale.
I hope I don't have to remember all these details.
Even better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab.
Sounds invigorating, to be honest. I'd probably do that in real life. I'm kind of up for almost any life experiences, as long as they're quite short, in case I'm not into them. I'm going to take it back that where I said that I'm up for anything. Let's see how we get on.
It is, and good for the circulation too.
What else? Let's just keep delving.
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
And what does this pale-aged liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to
Sure.
perfect health.
Should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is in there? How is that possible? I think I've heard enough. Probably get my hands on that.
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the Pale, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour.
Right, I already feel like I need to remind myself of what the Pale is. Right, it didn't give us a proper explanation. Le territoire. Is that just the territory? Young birch tree from the near Pale. Okay, so this is going to be an area on the map, right?
These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
Getting some WhatsApp messages, so let me turn off my screen on my laptop so I don't get distracted. Okay.
This is exactly
interesting. I mean, I do need to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins. I mean, everyone needs that. That would be amazing. Imagine if you completely cleansed your body of all toxins. I mean, I know I could definitely eat better, sleep better. I think I'm all right on exercise, where I could probably do more and be more efficient. I often think about that, about starting to maybe have a month of eating really clean, of getting 8 to 9 hours sleep every single night, cutting out sugar, and then I just think, why bother? Why bother? Anyway, now's not the time to have some sort of existential breakdown about whether or not I'm leading my life in the correct way, because we're playing a game and this is supposed to be entertaining on YouTube. So stick around and things are going to perk up as I read more about books with my top off.
I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this Pale territory sounds sort of dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't walk in it naked.
Fair. Is it possible to get naked right now? No, I can't access my inventory just yet.
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
I probably need that. This guy definitely needs that.
Excuse me, sir. I believe you've been perusing that particular volume long enough. If you'd like to continue reading, I must insist you buy it.
I would like to work out how I get more money, but we're just going to explore today. There's going to be opportunities to get more money. Because 420, blaze it, is 3 more than I've got. And it's taken me a while just to get that. Although I am still on day 1. How am I only on day 1? And I'm on my 5th playthrough, my 5th video. How many days are there going to be? Anyway. Here, let's look at this.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board
I need maps.
inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Ooh, I'm going to ask straight away about buying, because hopefully they're cheap.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is
Shit.
the only one available.
Oh, okay.
The other 2 are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Just get one on Amazon. I'll get one next day. I'm going to crush your bookshop, madam, by ordering from tech giant Amazon. And they are going to send me my book next day. And there's nothing that could go wrong with this kind of system. Sorry. Let's carry on.
Though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
90 cents. I can afford that. I think I might. I would like to have a map. Where are my notes? Where are my notes that I was keeping on this game? Oh no, I've lost them again. Is this it? No. What random notes are these? These are work notes. I don't have the notes. Did I chuck away the notes? Are these the notes? In the top of the bin? Yes, top of the bin. That's why you should never empty your bins. I just wanted to see if I had any notes. District of Martinez. Yeah, I do want the Martinez one, don't I? Why is the Martinez so cheap? You seem to underestimate my resources. I'm going to say that.
Yes, yes. Are you interested or not?
I think I do. I think having a map is going to be really handy. Mostly because of here, look. Acquire a copy of the city map. Fucking yes. Let's do it. Or steal it. 17%. I don't think I'm stealing. I've got nowhere to put it on my person anyway.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Thank you. I'll look at the maps, the other maps.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Rivershell East.
The megacity. I like that.
Hudon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad.
Jamrock bad.
People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
Okay, I'm not too worried about taking all of this information in because if I need information on those other places, I can come back here and the maps are here and I can get this info. This is a lot of place names to remember whether or not they're good or bad. We'll focus on Martinez because I have the map for that now.
It's so small you can't even see it on the map.
Do I?
Wait.
Or do I have another map?
North of Jamrock, the strip of coast.
Oh, I do have Martinez.
To Rivershell Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent.
Don't need to know this.
Coal City.
Could look myself.
No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you?
Well, I don't have a top on, so it's kind of hard to tell.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have, but it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Yes, I am. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to look because this is just going to be info about a place that I don't know and won't retain. Did we look at this bookshelf when we first came up, or did we only interact with these things? I think we only interacted with those things.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Let's ask the storekeep. Anything of note in this shelf?
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is an innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education.
Sure.
The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
I thought it was about which of these innocences is the coolest and greatest. So you recommend it? Great, I don't need to know anymore. So you recommend it?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
So this makes me wonder if at some point in the game, when I'm rolling in it, I'm going to encounter situations or interactions where I might need to know about this stuff and I might need to buy these books. But again, I'm sort of picking and choosing what knowledge I retain. I mean, I'm not really in charge of that. My brain just will decide. But I like to think I'm in control of deciding what to remember. Chances are I'll remember none of it. So this has given me an excuse not to try and remember it. I'll come back here when I need to. All books have all info. When I need info, I'll go to the books. Okay? It's like Google. Books, Google. I've got everything I need. Except for some warm clothes.
You feel like you should get this one? Definitely. It's important somehow.
I'd love to.
There's something personal inside.
I have no money. Look through the display.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
Great names.
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I was just thinking about the fact that this game didn't used to have the voice actors. And I'm imagining if I was having to read all of this out. It's very wordy. I like the writing. The writing's good. But we do spend a lot of time just stood listening. Which is fine. But I'm very, very thankful for the voice actors, who are all great, by the way.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
Fair enough.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
I'm leaving. Thanks, though. Now, I can't remember what some of these things actually said. Okay, cool. So those are for things for where I can just do very basic interactions. I've got my map here. We're going to have a look at that in a sec. Should we have a little look and see if... Ooh, let's go to that curtain. I don't remember even going over here before. Let's have a look at this curtain. Let me in, let me in, let me in.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Okay.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains? Do you want me to do voice acting as well, or shall I not?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
Clearly hiding something.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Dear. Are there any fish heads that aren't disturbing? I'm trying to think of an example where a fish head would not be disturbing. Because even like a live fish, even if I went fishing and I caught a fish, I'm still a little bit disturbed by their heads. No offence, any fishes who happen to found the video, but like your heads are on either side of your head. Your eyes are on either. I can't even.
Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Right, I'll pull them open then.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Uh-oh.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
We need to get in there. We need to get in there, Kim. Why aren't you saying or doing anything?
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences.
I just want to open.
Too dangerous.
Am I going to have to roll?
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse. That's why you're afraid. Mum, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there. Probably will say that. But I sense this place is calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them. Continue. All right, I'll think about it for a while. Continue. That's what I'm doing. Number 5.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
Oh, I kind of assumed by continue, it was like, yeah, I'll think about it. And then I was just going to open them.
What are you, a coward? Think about the marvelous adventures waiting for us on the other side.
I know, Necktie.
Lies. Rip them open, we say.
I agree.
There is something mysterious about the curtains.
Let's
Careful.
get in there. This is like maybe the most excited I've been so far in this game. I really want to open these curtains. She says I can't, and it makes me want to.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Fucking rip them apart. I bet everyone does this, though, at this stage of the game. Do you think anybody ignores them? It's one of those things where it's probably more sensible to ignore them in the long run. For some reason. We're opening.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
What's happening? I can go in, though, look. Should we take this opportunity to look at my fancy new map? Interact.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Trace a path through the grid. I don't need to do that yet, do I? Should we see what that does?
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Separ, over
Saint-Separ.
and Martinez North.
Rue Saint-Separ. I like the sound of that.
Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Thank you, tutorial agent. Once again, congratulations on your fantastically appropriate name. Ms. Agent. So, journal, and then map. I can actually look at it. Yes, look at this. So we know measure head's there. So what's this if I click on things? People I've met. And it tells us about them. Trash container. Why have we got measure head here twice? Oh, hold on. Are these times when I've had to roll? These are found white checks. Those on white are available to try now. I see. Okay, that's pretty helpful. But today's mission, today's video is all about just going with the vibe, going where we fancy, exploring. And I fancy exploring this little room here. Light. Okay, ooh, look at that. Let's have a look at these and then we'll try the door. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. Oh, right. What, like the old style hairdryers that you'd pull over your head? Vaguely androgynous. Oh, I didn't see what that said. Something vaguely androgynous.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets, and charms. It appears to be locked.
Kick it down.
What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down. I think you should probably knock on it. I've got a 42% chance of breaking it down. Even with my... Oh, I can't. Have I got the crowbar in my hand? I can't remember what I'm holding. 42%. I've got... It's a white check, so I can retry it. My morale has still got 1 here. And I've still... I might charge my health right now, you know. Because this is a physical thing, so it might affect my health if I fail. And I've only got 1. So let's do that. I don't think I want to try something if I've only got 1, because then I could lose it, and that's bad. Let's knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Maybe I should break it down?
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
Okay, let's check posture.
Steady breathing. Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
So ready.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish. But the path to the door is clear.
What about the door?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages.
I'm
The
not
hinges
confident.
are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust.
42%.
Should be doable.
Oh, 58 now because I did the prep. That's good. Let's do it then. I've got 2 in health, 2 in morale. Let's do it. Come on, come on, come on. I deserve this. Shit. I've got a bad shoulder in real life and it's my right shoulder. Maybe I did that in a dream without realising.
Shoot.
Maybe I'm secretly glazing over in the middle of the night and doing things in this that I've done in game. Obviously not. Obviously that's not something that's happening. Sorry, I missed what they said then. Oh shoot, whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt? Oh god, this really wasn't the best idea. I deserve this. My body deserved to suffer for being this weak. Is that blood? Please don't cry. Please don't cry. Slap your face. I don't want anyone to see me cry. My body deserves to suffer.
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
It's a bit annoying that it's another white check that I've failed at. I'm happy that I did boost my health, but I'm going to have to go and try and boost all these other things. We'll come back here and try this door again. I want to know what's through there, though.
What is going on there?
Nothing.
Really trying to break down the back door? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Leave. All I can do is leave. That's annoying. That's a shame. I really want to get in there. Okay. Let's go back out. Let's do some investigating elsewhere. I spoke to her. I've had a look around here. What's this?
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
I'm going to kick it because I'm in a bad mood. Although, is that then going to bring my health down? I feel like that's the kind of thing my stupid character would do.
There is a hollow,
God.
saddled ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
Well, it deserved it. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, I predicted it. Oh, no. And I don't have... Am I dead? Luckily, we just did the... Oh, I'm supposed to click on these, aren't I?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure.
Is this death?
Spreading to your left arm.
So, I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. This is the end. Bad.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do.
Guys, what?
It gets so dark.
How can I do
You
it?
don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
How can I do a thing where I know I'm going to maybe have physical damage, so I heal up and then I lose a point? And I was like, as long as I've always got two before I do something physical, and then I go out with frustration, kick a mailbox. Because that's the character that I'm taking on. It's got nothing to do with me and my choices. As Ad, the streamer and YouTuber. It's to do with my guy. Whatever their name is.
Cop suffers final heart attack.
Oh, not again.
Of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come at
Fine. Load game. We literally just saved in the bookstore. Oh look, there's my last save. So yeah, over a week ago. I'm enjoying this today. That's my second death in total, though. That's a shame. But look, we haven't lost any progress. I'm not touching. I am not touching that mailbox. Now we know. Don't kick stuff in frustration. The only time I've ever broken a bone... that's not true. The first time I ever broke a bone in real life was at school. I was about 15 and it was through frustration. I got really annoyed about something that happened in the playground, and I never got into fights or anything like that, but I nearly did. And the bell went, I went back to my tutor group. Is this music helpful? I went back to my tutor group and went in and punched the wall. And, like an idiot, broke this bone in my hand. Didn't realise it was painful, and then it swelled up, and I went to the medical room, and then my mum had to come and pick me up, and we went to A&E, and then I was put in a cast like that for months. So I should have learnt. I should have learnt from that. Maybe that kind of life experience would have helped the game. The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. What book are we talking about now? Right, leave that. Anything else to interact with? Ah, it doesn't show. Oh, I'm pressing caps lock instead of tab, guys. We're not going to do that. We're not going to go back in there. Can we go in here yet? It's all locked, isn't it? Okay. I remember clicking on this and there were different...
call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Should we just go into the main hall? Should we call the main hall?
Off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
Then a woman picks up the receiver.
No, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
As this is me, this is police, open the door. Sorry, I was just trying to random doorbells. We don't need to go in, right? Because if the main hall is the building. Oh, actually, no, let's say because we've met. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were...
Spot static.
But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore.
Fine.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Should we try Andrew Orlando Hare? I'm trying to think, which of these are actually relevant to stuff I might need to do. Taxi could be interesting. Let's do the taxi company.
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off
doorbell doesn't
with a
work.
lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
We don't need to call the whirling in rags. East Delta Pinball. Entrance from building B. Should we click on the empty card?
This button looks new, but
Nothing
someone
happens.
has removed the name card.
Huh. This
Okay.
button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Okay. 24-hour window. Window cleaners might have spotted something.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Okay. Boxing for young athletes and gym. We might find out about some people who've been boxing or going to the gym that are young.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
Okay, Revshalai City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Fortress Accident SEA.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Slipstream SEA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
This is a woman's voice crackling and fragile through the static.
Have you come to place an order?
I thought I was... Excuse me. I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA. Yes, hello, can you let me inside the building? Yes, I've come to place an order. Sorry, I don't have any business. Let's lie.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman.
A woman?
She knows you. Your heart beats faster.
Exciting.
No. Something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to?
Who are you? Where are you? Say that?
Michelle, just please.
She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily. Her breath is distorted by an ancient static.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
What?
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Hold on. Tell me what's going on. What did I do? Of course I care. It's just that I've been going through some tough time. Let's say that.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
What is going on?
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice.
Is this going to be like Eternal Sunshine? Are we going to fall in love all over again? Clementine.
It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor.
Hello?
She doesn't answer.
You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
Fuck, hang up. All right, hang up. I get you don't want to talk. No one ever wants to talk to me. What just happened? What just happened?
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here.
What?
Staring at the silent.
What just happened?
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
Oh, fuck.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call.
Right.
12 name cards on the call box read.
Okay. So I can try and call back at some point. Emma's Fashion Atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
Andrew Orlando Hair SCA.
You ring the doorbell. Just seeing the words Andrew Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity, to say nothing of your hair.
Okay, I'll probably get through to people with these ones, do you think? Should we try East Delta Pinball? Maybe that's somewhere we can visit?
Silence.
Oh.
No one answers your call.
Okay, I only thought that because it said entrance from building B, so maybe that's something I can investigate. Let's call the Whirling in Rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Fine. All right, well, that was interesting. Fucking hell, though. So many layers of things happening. We're not going to speak to Kuno yet because we don't have the required stuff. to be able to get him back on the side. Is there anything else we can do with the body now?
The man before you is naked.
No. Is there anything we can do with Kim?
Yes?
Dear. Why did this 41st send me? So we can't do that yet. Because it's got such low. Okay. And what's my situation with my skill points? I do have 1. Is that right? But I should use one of those maybe before my next white check, before attempting a white check. Although I think somebody in the comments recently did say it's well worth keeping 1 spare. Maybe that's what they meant before I do a white check. So this we tried interacting with, and I'm just going to remind myself what we needed to do in order to get in here. I've got my crowbar.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Put skill points in perception sight to open this white check. I might do that now. Just so we're doing something. Perception. Level up. Fucking doing it. Accept. 42% chance. Not great. But let's do it. I lost a 58%. So maybe I'll win a 42. Why is it not letting me? Do I have to say what's this first?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against.
Here we go.
Because there's a
Yes!
secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Okay, I've watched people play Dungeons and Dragons a little bit, and I've watched. I don't know. Every so often, I'm like, this is kind of crazy that they're just all like rolling dice for this stuff. But I get it, and I've seen people celebrate dice rolls, and I've thought, oh, that's nice for them. But that was quite a buzz. Getting that dice roll, and it's better than like going to a casino and rolling dice and losing my whole life savings and things like that. I'll get my buzz through this. Let's pull the panels aside. I can't wait. What are we going to find?
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Ooh, great noises. Great sounds. Gained 5 XP.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
You're a tool shed. Oh, I like it in here. I love the way that these environments have been painted and the lighting. Very cool. Right, what can we interact with in here? What some ladders? What's this? Let's look at these bits that are for looking at. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Both says get out of the way or get fucked up. Cured pig's head, it looks mummified. And oh, my stomach rumbled when I saw the pig's head. That's a worry. An empty tube of magnesium supplement. Okay, let's look at this thing first. Ooh.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Oh, money. Where did I find money?
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I thought I clicked on this. The powder's down here, no? Anyway, someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. I wasn't thinking about taking, I swear. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? I'm going to say that.
No. I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
Okay. I wasn't thinking about taking, I swear. I was just thinking about justice.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
The lieutenant points to the ladder in the corner. We'll get there.
Yeah. Swift, lightning justice. Faster. Harder. Justicer.
My stomach just did a loud rumble, but I don't know if my mic will have picked that up.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no?
Is it?
Yes, the local kids use.
That would be great. And we've interacted with everything. I don't know why that was linked to that, but fine by me. Let's give this a go. I'm on a roof. Jacket. That's the way down. Can I get to that box? I can. Kind of. We'll look at the... I mean, I probably should have looked at the jacket first, but I'm into this. Oh, what have I got? What have I got? What have I got? Nosoped. Health. That's given me... Okay, let's boost that immediately. So that I've got 2. And it's a bit silly, actually, because now... Can I get down here? No. Let's go back to the jacket.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant, point to the flapping cloak. Someone left his cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
God.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Thank you. 8% chance, and I'm definitely going to hurt myself, so I'm not going to do that. What exactly are we doing up here? Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Yeah, not right now. I'm going to say, do you really think it's mine?
Cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it...
I do want it. It looks cool, but I've got 8% chance,
Well,
so we're not going to.
doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it.
I'm not doing it,
Right
Kin.
behind you.
You know I'll fail. What exactly are we doing up
I
here?
was under the assumption we could ask the leader of this union to help us get this body down. This is why we're here, right?
Yes,
Or
yes,
it
of course.
could be that we are just exploring.
No.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
Yeah, not right now. Right. How do I get to the leader of the union? Is there more stuff to pick up? Is it going to be drugs or money? Money. Yes. More money? Yes. Now, where else can I go? How do I get to that door? I kind of do want to jump down here. Because then... So that's the steps to get back down there. Can I come through here? No. There's nowhere else for me to go, right? I can't jump over here. I'm clicking. I'm doing a lot of clicking. Can I get him to give me any ideas of what we're supposed to do next?
Yes.
Tell me about the case. Think you seem to be following me. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Shit, I can't do anything then. Do I do this?
The tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
I haven't looked
No one
around.
has claimed it for their own.
Let's see what happens when I look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard.
There's a big old crane.
The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Motherfucker. Now that's a huge crane. It's just a machine, Lieutenant. Like a giant hammer or a pair of pliers. Nothing to see here. Let him have his moment. Let's do the motherfucker in the whistle.
Yes, that's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering.
Sure.
But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
Right. So, basically, it's a white check I can retry. I'm going to hurt myself. 8% is such a low chance. It would kind of be stupid to do it. But it's a bit rubbish having all these dead ends. I kind of want to make some progress. I mean, we've made some progress to get to here. Savoir-faire is here. You can't level down, unfortunately, can you? We use that to get to here, but I need to get more skill points, and I've only got 30 XP at the minute. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We just have to leave. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. Run on all this unsafe and precarious roof. Back out. Anything else to look at in here? No, don't go up there again. Leave. Bucket? Can't get there. Can't get there. How do we get there? Do you think I could have got down when I was up there then? Oh, sorry guys. We're going to check. We're going to check if I could have got down here then. Come on. Come on. Come on. No. Oh yeah, I'm selecting the bucket. Yeah. What have I got? What have I got? Postcard. With a price on it. Does that mean it's going to... Oh, we'll have a look at that in a second. Can I look at these things? I can't. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. What about this? This door is going to collapse soon. Okay. Anything else? Oh, more money. Yes. This is how I get money. Okay, let's go down there. In fact, no, let's have a look at this postcard. Items. So we've got Lieutenant's handkerchief. Price $250. What does that mean? Can I sell it? Postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock Quarter. 13-storey buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi. An ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. Okay. What's the situation with the price? That's interesting. Maybe there's somebody I'll be able to sell these to at some point or something. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, back down. How are we doing? We're approaching an hour. We'll do a bit more. Try and make this one sort of hour 10, hour 20 or so. And then I need to have some lunch. My stomach is telling me I need to have lunch. Now we're kind of making progress. Let's go out for a bit more exploring out and about. I don't know if this counts as evening yet, but actually let's go inside and just check if that side room is open. Which is here. No, we can't interact with that. But are there other things? I don't think we've spoken to this person before. It's all about money, you know. Okay. Is this it? You've got to spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. They say money can't buy you happiness. But that just means you don't have enough money. You have to invest your money wisely. You can buy stocks with money. Okay. Can I have all your money? What about this person? Man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Okay. Wake him up physically or pick up the bills. Let's pick up the bills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them.
Pills.
More than he does.
Did it say bills then? Or did I just read the word bills, even though I've read the word pills before that? Oh no, I didn't read the word pills. Doesn't matter. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. True. So is that what I just got there? No. I've got magnesium.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
I see. Is there any advantage to just having that healing now? Just using it now? I'm gonna. No, I'm not. Doesn't matter. Now, shall I do this? 58%. I've lost to 58% before. I'm going to do it. Come on.
You gently shake his shoulder.
Shit.
But nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Skill points to physical instrument to open this again. Okay, well, I'm intrigued, but we'll have to leave it. Got no choice but to leave it. Let's see who else we can interact with. I think I interacted with the person in the wheelchair before. Should we go back upstairs to my room? I reckon there's stuff I missed. Can I even go in my room now? Kim, may I show you my room?
Is closed.
Can hear music. By the handle.
This door can only be opened with
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Swallow the emotion. No time for this. Leave. What do you think I should have knocked again? Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again harder.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
Punch. No, because I'll hurt myself. I was going to punch it immediately then, and we have to learn. Suppress the urge.
Murmur in your ears recede.
Leave. Go back to my room. Was this my room? No, this is my room, but we'll try this one. What
You
now?
should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray.
Ooh.
Light it up and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy,
Smoking's cool.
succulent, seductive cigarette stub,
Ugh.
still smouldering deliciously.
She broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack.
We know where we can buy
A carton.
cigarettes.
Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
And I think it might be useful to have some, but I can't remember how much they were. I feel like they were 5, and I've only got 360.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
I'll think about it. We'll think about getting cigarettes.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time.
Okay.
And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them.
Sure.
Plus, smoking them gives
Find smokes and smoke them.
bonuses.
I've actually got a task. Right, well, we could go back to the shop and buy some, but I don't think I've got enough money. Let's go in my room, see what I missed when I first started. Maybe even put on some shoes. Look at this. Stuff to interact with. Get my shoes on. That's my left shoe. Where's my right shoe? Here's the jacket. Shirt, sorry. Come on. Yes. What's this? Mirror?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Uh-oh.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Okay.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see.
I've got to wipe it.
And you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. No, let's wipe it.
Behold.
I've got a face now. I could have done this right at the start of the game. Look at me. So I look quite nice in this main one. That's like quite a lovely, friendly grin. But down here, I look a bit more worrying. That's so cool, though. I just assumed I was just going to have this sort of slightly anonymous face for the whole game.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Let's go some kind of superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Dear Lord, help me, what is this? This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, keep making the face.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
6 p.m. now. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. God, I don't know. It's indescribable.
You should check yourself for a pulse, because from here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Check for pulse.
You find no sign of life on your swollen neck.
XP.
However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive. For now.
Right, look at this. I've got 3 checks I could be doing. I could have done these on day 1. I mean, it is still day 1. So when you're evaluating my performance so far, I have done this on day 1. So quite happy with that. We may be 7 hours into the game, but still. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source, 8%. Attempt to stop the expression from happening, 3%. Oh, God. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Stop steam from fogging the mirror. Nah. Okay, we're going to have to leave it because I've got no chance of any of these things. Unless it's because I'm not holding the chain cutters. Should we see if that makes any difference?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face.
Yeah, that did improve it.
With the expression.
But let's let the mirror be for now. Right, what we got in the journal? It's going to be about finding smokes and smoking them. We haven't actually knocked anything off here today. We've added to it, but I've enjoyed it. I feel like we've made a lot of progress. We've learned some stuff. Pressing tab is the way forward. Let's interact with these things. My lovely sofa bed.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting. But it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay. What's this? An empty cassette case. Could this have the sad song in it? No, it's an empty cassette case. There's no cassette in it. Let's examine it though. Price 50. So what? I'd love to know what's happening. I right click it and left click it, nothing's happening. With this price thing, there used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Atenia single smallest church in St. Saints. That sounds like a sad song. Label says the song was recorded in 43. Okay. I'm happy to be finding stuff, adding stuff to the inventory that might become useful. Should we click on the fan again?
The fan stands still.
Pull on the fan?
The switch must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Leave. That was good. That was really good. Do you know what? Ooh. Oh no, I thought, okay. I might leave it there. I feel like that's quite good progress. Because I think the next thing I'd want to do is go and investigate. Hold on, let's just go in the kitchen. Stuff I didn't investigate in here. Money! $4.75. Let's quickly go and find out how much the cigarettes are. I think they might have been $5, but I can't really remember. Maybe we can finish the video with a smoke. Shops up here. Come on. Come on. How much?
A colourful display of cigarettes.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Cigarettes! $2.90, I'm buying.
Here you go, mister.
Yes. Yes. Right, let's go back outside and smoke them. Smoke them if you got them. And if you ain't got them, then you've hit rock bottom. Here we go. Tools. Cigarettes are a tool, aren't they? Uses left 4. So we could also bribe Kuno. How do I smoke? Equip this to open locked containers in the world. What? Do I put them in my hand? Oh, here we go. So you right click to, and now I'm holding them. Uses left 4.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The first smokes platoon.
First smokes
20
platoon.
brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you.
Definitely smoke one.
You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent.
God.
What are you waiting for? Light up.
I'm very happy that
Come yourself.
I am not a smoker in real life, and this, or somebody who's like recently quit smoking, because this would probably desperately make me want to have one. And I can see the things I'm holding here. Look, I've got 4 cigarettes left.
Oh yes, Bratan! Please light up! You need a trooper between your lips right now! Calm your shit down! Go to Pleasureland! Become a genius!
Light it up.
Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire. A primal satisfaction.
What are the repercussions if I do this? Dip that bad boy in the flame and breathe in. Yes.
Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warmness
Shit.
to fill your head, body, and soul.
Now,
A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were in your youth.
30p
Johnny
X.
Thundercop is
30
back,
XP.
and he's chill as balls.
Johnny Thundercop is back. Chill as balls. Now, my intellect went up, which is probably good if I've got any other white checks that I need to do, but my health has gone down. So I don't want any checks where I can possibly hurt myself. Let's see what
In the
else.
bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button.
Yeah.
Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, encyclopedia, and drama. This is good before a white check, but damages your health.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to bank that knowledge. We're not going to now go and find a white check to do because I've smoked 1 cigarette, because my health, I've only got 1 thing, so I definitely need to be able to boost that. I know that I need to go and speak to Kuno and do the cigarette stuff with Kuno, but I think just finding and smoking cigarettes was a task that we've achieved. So we've knocked a task off today, and so that's good. We're not ending without making any progress in terms of the list of tasks, but I feel like we've made loads of progress in the game. This has been one of the best sittings, one of the best sessions of playing the game, I think. So I think what we're going to do... That's great. I'm pleased I found all that money. We're going to head back where we always end and therefore start a video by the dead body and also by Kuno. Because I think, although it's tempting to offer some cigarettes to Kuno right now, I think we do that at the start of the next video. I keep wanting to say stream. It's this force of habit. But yeah, that's fucking cool. We've achieved quite a lot. I'm happy. We've got a load of new stuff in the inventory. We've achieved some stuff. We've got a map now. We've got this stuff going down, which I've kind of forgot what it all means, but don't worry about that. Let's leave it. Save game. Save. Boom. Close it. Go to this scene. Oh, although I've closed it so I don't get the lovely little video up here on the screen, but it doesn't matter. It's the end of the video. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you watched the whole way through, I really appreciate you. I know that with any kind of video, viewers drop off for whatever reason. They might get distracted, got stuff to do. They might think it's shit. They might hate me. But you're not one of those people. You're here. You watch the whole thing, so I appreciate it. I'll do another one of these next week. I mean, I really enjoyed that. I shouldn't tease maybe doing one tomorrow because you lot will a lot of future watchers will know whether or not I did it. But maybe tomorrow, most likely next week. One a week minimum, sometimes two. I'm enjoying it. We made loads of progress. Thank you very much for watching. If you watch this and are like, I want to hang out with Admore, come and watch twitch.tv/ad_ad_ad. At time of recording, I will be playing Game Dev Tycoon, second stream of that tomorrow, which is a Friday. But if you've missed that and you're watching this far in the future, then you can go and watch on YouTube. Check out my playlist. You can watch what we did. But come and hang out. Come and say hi. I've had a couple of people come in and say they found the stream via YouTube. So let me know if you come in. It'd be really lovely. We've got a lovely community of people who come and watch the stream regularly. All very friendly, very welcoming. Really is a safe space. We have a good laugh there, but anybody and everybody is welcome as long as you're cool and you're friendly. But if you want to come and just watch and not talk, that's also fine. Always love the lurkers. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next time for another Disco Elysium playthrough. Until then, catchy catchphrase to end the video.